This is a South Australian Footballer TV presentation, Adelaide's #1 local football media team. Gold sponsor, South Wales Demons Football Club. Silver sponsors, Australian Gas Networks, the best energy source for your home. Ray White Northeast, Valley View, South Australia. Bronze sponsors, Big Screen Video, MERS, Mediation and Employment Relationship Services. Mackay Business Services. Rewards International. This video was filmed and edited by iPineapple.
Too many smart players.
And Guy Ward with the first centre clearance. Geordie Schmidt comes out to meet it. But good pressure by the CBC defence here. They've got
the numbers.
Got a number back. There's going to be a free kick awarded in the back. So CBC will start this quarter
they need to draw
better than what they have
CBC
early.
If they want to be any chance here.
Exactly. Yeah. First goal will get CBC back in, but for the first goal, I reckon Glenunga could almost put the first nail in the coffin.
Yeah, the heads will drop.
Also, tactically, I haven't seen anything from CBC today that would really let me believe that they've got enough manoeuvres. You know, like if Glenunga do drop one in behind the footy and play 7-on-7,
they look far better.
Yeah, but why not play 7 forward so you don't allow that?
Exactly, and man them up.
Yeah, but then they haven't done that today. They've allowed that quarterback to run. Instead of playing 7 forwards on 7 and make him just go man on man, they've just let him play that quarterback role.
It's hard to do, though, when you've got to play a coach to be tactically...
Can't see everything all the time.
You got a bench coach, mate.
Yeah, but you got your... Since you're the coach, it's hard to sort of overmine him, really.
Yeah, so the CBC boys aren't happy with with those comments, but that's just stiff shit.
Can't please everyone, Hosey.
I don't really don't try to, mate. We're only here to commentate, so we'll say what I want, and if they don't like it, bad luck.
Exactly.
Out of bounds on the far side.
Speedy Prowse doing the good work again. Who you reckon been your top 3 players from each side? I mean, CBC, we've documented it pretty well with the top 3. For Glenunga, though, boys, who do you reckon's been the most prolific?
Well, let Hosey, he's usually got a better idea than me on these sort of things.
I think Spencer Prowse played pretty well. Guy Ward's won a lot of footy around the full of ball. Kim Edwards has been outstanding.
Yeah, I think Kimmy's been up there as well. I think Sammy Vending with his run and dash at times.
Yeah. And
his decision making as well been pretty good. I think the Glenunga defence stood up probably to pick one out, apart from Kim. It was probably Jack Harford down there, or even Timmy Mitchell with his spoiling efforts as well. Hasn't had a lot of the footy, but it's what he's done when he hasn't had the footy, when the ball's been coming in, doing a lot of good spoils.
I thought Nick Wunke for Glenunga's been pretty handy up forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Kicking 3 goals.
Yeah, Michael McMahon as well. He's been everywhere. He's probably the best on the ground at the moment, I'd say.
Yeah, he's played exceptionally well.
He's been down back, up forward. He's been winning his own ball. I think there's a bit of a lull in play here. Looks like a Glenunga player is down. He's just in the hands of the trainers at the moment. I can't quite see who it is, though. Looks like Andy Reid, I'm getting from the sidelines, is down. No, actually, not Reedy. I can see a Reedy there.
There's Andy Reid.
Sorry if you're related to Andy Reid at all. He's fine. I'm not sure who that is, though. Might be...
Holding on the right side of the knee, it looks like.
Yeah,
it looks like a knee.
Yeah, still can't see. McMahon, maybe?
Might be... Is that Xavier Larkham? I can't see the number 4 in the huddle.
It's probably not big enough to be
It's not Xavier, he's out there.
No, it's with a... He's got his knee taped already.
We'll find out
now.
Now.
Probably see now.
10, is it? Geordie Schmidt?
Looks like Geordie Schmidt, if that's the 10. Yeah. So Geordie had a couple of injuries earlier on in the year. I think he missed a bit of footy when he was out of Onkers, but came to us midway through the year. So it's not good news for him. But if Glenunga do win, they will get a week's rest. So it's probably important.
It's nothing too serious.
He's got that knee heavily strapped too.
I thought it was his right he was holding.
It's hard to say, isn't it?
No, definitely the right. He's bending his
taking
left.
Him straight off the ground on the far side.
Yeah, so he won't play any further part in this one.
No.
So Glenunga will be down a rotation in the last quarter, but they are a very fit side. Brian Lees has got them very fit.
22 on the bench though in the final, so that helps.
Yeah, extra one.
Yeah.
Hopefully all the 200s that we ran at training and all the running that we did when it was pretty wet, it's got the boys fit.
That's where it comes in.
Oh, Harry Prosser, great mark.
Prosser.
This would pretty much seal it, though, if he kicks
If he kicks this, it will make it very, very tough.
This be lining up for his 4-footed hosey?
Yeah, fourth.
To Harry Prosser, yeah, he's kicked 3.
One in the first, 2 in the second.
Yep.
And this will be his 4th. So this will be a massive goal in the context of the game. Looks like he's going for...
Gives him a 37-point lead.
Yeah.
Well, and then 6 goals ahead in Glenunga.
We'll see from his reaction.
He's got it.
No, has he?
No, he's missed. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. I couldn't see that from there. That is a big goal.
I just went the reaction of the players.
That's what I was watching. That's what I was watching.
I was more watching the CBC players, and they just head down, and that just told me it was a goal.
Yeah, I was watching my mate Harry's reaction, but
yeah, that one hurts.
Yeah.
Especially CBC have kicked 6 goals in the 3 quarters. They've pretty much got to kick their whole score that they've kicked for the game to win this game.
Yeah, pretty much have to double it.
Yeah.
Since half time, it's been 5 goals to none. They were 6-5 at half time, and they've only advanced their score by points.
I'd love to see the inside 50 stats from that point. I reckon CBC would only have a
must have copped the old rocket, as you said.
A handful, yeah. Definitely copped a spray up their backsides, and they've lifted into gear. But Kale Harris has responded here well by winning the first in a clearance for CBC. Now go out to Raymond. He's been put back now. So big kick in. Probably could have got a free kick for holding there, I reckon. Good roving work with the CBC player, Matthew Raymond.
He's played
big time player, big time goal.
That's a goal.
I reckon he's got that.
They've got one straight back.
Oh, they're gonna. No, he's got it.
Is that Matty Raymond?
That was Matty Raymond. So
he's bobbed up with the goals for him.
That's it. Shah to Harris to Raymond. So 3 big guns from CBC are trying to get themselves back in after that first goal to Harry Prosser at the last quarter.
No one takes much notice of defenders, but Tim Mitchell's got his hands on a lot of footy down there just with spoils. And Jack Harford with marking. So both of them for Mitchell, he goes to the spoil every time. Harford tries to mark every time.
It's been Glenunga's defensive work real well today.
Yeah, Mitchell is your real Dow defender. You know, just goes to punch, which is great. Coaches love that.
Yeah, that's why they don't love me.
No, you always like to see the big fist coming through the ball.
So
Glenunga going in forward.
Link Bennett with the quick kick. CBC player chases after it.
Looks like stoppage and Cal Harris at the bottom of the pack with the footy.
No surprise there.
The loud nows behind us has shut up since they've dropped 5 goals in front, which is good.
Third man up again. Done that a lot in the second half of Shari. And Mitchell yet again.
Well, that's breaks his dominance too, when guys like Abel can come over the top with that big punch.
Yeah, definitely worked on it a lot at training.
I've seen a lot happen to Shari when it was Rosie's. His third man up always used to happen to him. The only way you usually could beat him, because like, as we've seen, you can't move the big fella.
No.
CBC go forward here. But Tim Mitchell, sorry, that was Andy Mitchell. No, it was Tim Mitchell again.
And he heads boundary side. He
very smart footballer. He's been around the traps for about probably 15 years, I'd say, probably playing senior footy out here at Glenunga. Probably not as many games would he like, just because, as we said at the start of the call, coming down from Sydney, so
punches away every time. That's all you need to do, and just heads to the boundary side. Doesn't bring the ball back inboard.
One of those no-fuss defenders, won't give his opponent an inch.
So what you want?
CBC really need to get a goal here.
Not doing enough at the moment, are they?
They get the clearance here.
It's very slick work. I think Kale Harris that was down there.
Moving forward, but ball's out. Ball out of bounds yet again.
CBC,
right in front of CBC's goal.
CBC coaching box getting a bit vocal there, disagreeing with the umpire's call. Should have been a holding, but I don't reckon there was much in it, so probably stick to kicking goals.
Don't come out, but big
Shari.
He's coming in.
Goes for a big run.
Runs his full measure and lets Benny Prowse know about it as well. Oh, I thought CBC were through there, but not quite. Well held up.
Now, didn't see what happened after the play there.
Good luck trying to stop the...
Nah, Shari's just run through and he's collected Spenny Prowse and popped him on his back. So, yeah, Spenny Prowse weighs about 60 kilos when he's wringing wet, so...
And Shara would be every bit of 130.
No, 2.5. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the big fella again. God, they should get a goal here.
Looks like it's sprayed wide. It's going to be on the full, so...
And after that run, he's coming to the bench now, the big fella.
So Glenunga going to kick 8 goals here with Shari off the ground, so...
He's puffing.
So Josh Henke, Doss as they call him. Probably see him at a woolshed tonight if you're heading out, so...
He likes his little country
Andy
pubs.
Reid, little give and go.
Link Bennett runs in. Quick kick in, and Harry Prosser, cool as you like.
He wasn't dropping that.
On their second grab there. They would have played a lot of footy together. Mercedes college boys know each other's game well. I was not going to talk myself up here, but I was a major part in getting Link Bennett and Harry Prosser out to the club. all Mercedes college students. So after year 12, we didn't have a club to go to. So I said, let's go to the Rams. And
you're a Mercedes lad?
Yeah, Mercedes boy. Yeah. So
you're the bloke that the 9 other teams need to hate on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So don't tell on the Jets this, but I don't like on the Jets. So.
And the shot goes near side and through for a point. So it's what's that? 12 goals, 8 to Glenunga.
7-6.
7-6 on the South Wales Demons scoreboard, and that's 32-point advantage.
I think a fair bit of time's passed to make up that 5 goals now, you'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, especially with Glenunga pressing here as well. CBC just don't have that run on that you would like. See, another mark here is going to do a 1 key. Oh, he's dropped that one. Oh, no, he's been paid.
Good mark.
Yeah, he took that one.
Been paid. Good call.
Good mark to the big fella there.
Line up for his 5th, I reckon.
Yeah, so just takes another 20, 30 seconds off the clock there. CBC that can't get their hands on the footy, so...
Good smart footy.
He's kicked him well today, the big boy.
He kicks this, yeah.
If he kicks this, he'll be the sealer.
Heads will drop. That'll be 38 points.
They dropped when the last one went through, so...
Yeah. They did respond quickly, though, but, yeah, since then, it's been all Glenunga again, so...
And that breeze has dropped off. Right.
Looks not too bad off the boot, but he's missed it to the near side, so... Another minor score.
Yeah, 33 points now.
CBC
needs 6 goals. 6 straight kicks.
There's still a pulse, but I think if Glenunga get the next one, I think we'll definitely nail in the coffin there, boys.
When CBC have been at their best, though, they've looked real good today, but just Glenunga have been more consistent throughout the whole game.
Most definitely, yeah. CBC have had their patches of really good footy where they've definitely matched, if not been better than Glenunga at times. But it's just sustaining it for 4 quarters, whereas Glenunga have done that for the majority of the game. So, and in finals footy, that's what it's going to be. You can't play patchy footy. You've got to play 4 quarters.
I'm pretty certain these 2 teams will be the ones that will be facing off in the GF anyway. By far the 2 best sides Divi 5 had this year.
Yeah,
I can't. If Lotley's or Paraka do get through, I just can't see him knocking off. Possibly Paraka, but yeah, these 2 will cut above the rest.
Long way in front of them, mate.
Who's it?
A long way in front,
these
2 sides.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, CBC started slow. I think they were, 2 and 3, as I said at the start of the year. But, yeah, from that point on, they've been one of the form teams with Glenunga. I mean, Glenunga had their measure both times this year, but there's really been nothing in it. It's only been 3 or 4 goals, I think, both times. So, definitely been around the mark, but it's just that class factor that Glenunga have on their opposition. So, they've recruited really well. I mean, someone say they would have bought a premiership, or potentially bought a premiership.
If you get one, it doesn't matter how you get it.
Exactly. Yeah, so Moneybags is pretty much Glenunga's nickname this year. So, but you'd actually be surprised who's actually getting paid and who's not. So,
it's always exaggerated every time. Everyone talks about it.
Knows at the club and within the inner circle.
The inner sanctum, yeah.
Who cares who gets paid or whatnot anyway? If the lads are out there playing well, it doesn't matter, does it? Really?
And if they love it, then the money's just a bonus.
Yeah. If you've got it to spend, why not spend it?
That's right.
Could be Portland and hold on to every penny.
Yeah.
And ball is out, far side, about 60 out from CBC's goal.
Ball just not going anywhere, is it?
Yeah.
A stalemate the past 5 minutes.
The bite sort of gone out of the game a little bit from
Yeah.
both sides.
Little Jedi warrior tries to charge through, but he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, the Sting's gone out of the game a little bit now. I think both sides are pretty much resigned to the result.
Put the cue in the rack.
Q in the ruck. We should rest, I reckon, McMahon, Sammy Venning, get him off the ground in case there's any injuries. Don't want that to happen.
At Mitchell Park's ground, it's Teacher Gully by 40 points. So,
So they've extended their lead from half time.
37 to 77, so it's a 40-point lead.
Yeah, Div 2 half time as well. Just probably got a quick stoppage. Gaze at 5-5, Shock 4-5.
What was that, sorry?
Div 2 half time. Gazer 5-5. Sacred Heart 4-5. So just the one goal, the difference there between the two.
Hopefully Sacred Heart can get up. I don't want to hear Charles all week going on about it.
We've got 3/4 time at Brahma Lodge Oval. Brahma Lodge 75, Dingle Farm 65. It's Brahma Lodge by 10 points. Kicked 4 goals to 1 that quarter. Dean Steele unstoppable was the message.
He is a crook old footballer.
Did he send that through at half time? Did he get 3/4 time? Get his phone out, quickly send that one through?
No, that was to the Eagle Farm B grade coach, actually.
CBC going up forward here, but yet again, Glenunga's
brilliant roving there. Kim Edwards is going to come out of it. He's under pressure.
If he holds
He's nearly holding the footy.
Just got it away.
Done well. Link Bennett will hold this up here. He should.
Here.
Yeah, he's done well.
No,
umpires letting it go. I don't mind this though. The umpires have let a few things go today.
Got the whistle back.
Wasn't any free kick there. Finals footy, let it go.
Well, these would be Div 1, 2 umpires.
Yeah,
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd say probably Div 2 with the finals now commencing for them. A few of those boys will drop down.
I think Balesy's one of the umpires. Balesy's been around 40 years, so I think he's the one with the footy at the moment.
Yeah,
Bales.
It's nice to have some good umpires.
Sorry.
Barry was umpired our reserves game out at Rosewater.
I know.
I had him when we were doing. I used to play under 12s at Rivers. He was doing umpiring then. Yeah, so a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't mind him, old Barry.
No, I've been doing it a long time.
And as you said before, not much going on.
No, we just
sort of 50 out from CBC's goal. Sort of just been hovering around there.
Yeah, just been meandering from one half forward line to the other. Nothing really exciting happening.
Yeah.
We've got a score from Largs. We've got Port District 7-13.
Oh, they'll be close now.
Plays Teacher Gully 11-9.
All right, maybe I was way
maybe
off.
not.
So we've got a 21-point advantage there to
Spenny Prowse. Still over the footy. Doesn't win it though. They've done well here, the CBC players. Not sure where that was going, but he's just snuck it in for a minor score. So CBC aren't going to get their own points. They're going to have to kick a few goals here. Yeah. Give themselves a chance, but I think the Sting may have gone out of this one a little bit.
As we said, 6 straight kicks is what they need.
As Glenunga bring it back in. A lovely ball, about 50-metre kick there. Straight into the hands of command. And Glenunga will look to move it quickly here as well. Break the game open a bit. There is Xavier Larkham. Ball over the back. Lockie's Hurst. He's a quick boy. On his left, he's non-preferred. Oh, he's done well. He's hit up Doss. Josh Henke. Guy Ward screaming for it in the middle of the ground. It'd be livid he doesn't get this.
He's going for it.
He's going to fly. Harry Prosser. Wonky.
Good grab.
Take your pick, but no, CBC have come down with it. Great mark.
Good clunk.
In between two of the best contested marks in the Glenunga side. Now go up the centre of the ground here. Uses his body well, but Kim Edwards, as he's done so well today, read the footy, and he'll probably use it well here, and he does. Guy Ward takes the mark.
So he might hold it up here a little bit.
Yeah, I think he will. The wind's dropped off a little bit, so he could make the distance. He's got a pretty good kick on him, but he goes long, top of the square. Harry! Oh, that was Nick Wonky there flying. Nearly took down an absolute screamer.
He would be filthy to drop that. He'd be filthy to drop that. He had that sit perfectly.
If that was Gary Ablett, that would have been paid, I reckon. So
what a huge ride he had. Yeah.
Gary Ablett Senior I'm referring to.
Ball goes far side, and Tyson Williams takes a good mark.
Coming back into the middle.
Very awkward kicking style by
Harris.
Tice.
Yeah, wants a game next week, so head back to the coach.
Smart play. Might be trying to get his name in the paper.
The old cheeky fifth best just sneak in there.
Matty Raymond leading a long way up the ground.
He's played a fair bit up the ground this second half. Hasn't had a lot of footy deep. So probably a change in tactics there. Get Kale Harris's best players up the ground and get them involved. But it hasn't worked out for him, so have to go back to the drawing board next week, whether they take on Lockleys or Paraka. But Josh Henke,
came from nowhere there.
A few hops there.
Come from 10 deep, didn't he?
He'll let everyone know about it at the Woolshed tonight if he's there, so...
And
they're going to waltz in here, and it's a miss. Lockie Tercy's missed that one.
So we go to the South Wales Demon scoreboard. It's Glenunga 12 goals, 10, 82 to CBC 7-8, 50, 32-point advantage.
Just looking at the time, you wouldn't think there's too much time left, being game started at 2 o'clock.
Hasn't been too many goals this quarter as well, so
I think
not many
about
stoppages.
5 minutes to go at most. Been a very sort of reserved last quarter, this one, it seems, after about that first 5-10 minutes.
Just got a score in from Largs, and it says District's 5 goals down.
Beauty.
Smiling Sean Jacobs.
Not too happy with that result there, Sean.
I hate everyone on the peninsula except my team. Oh, mate, I just hate their clubs.
Rosewater only.
Yeah, well, they all hate us, so it's only fair I hate them back.
CBC go forward here. Sammy able with the intercept. Can't pull it down with him though. And a good tackle by the CBC forward. Not sure who that was. His number's impeding me, but another stoppage. Oh, actually, you know, umpire's plucked a free kick out here, has he?
Been up CBC's forward half most of this quarter. Just can't get the score though. Glunga's defence, as it has all game, worked real well.
Yeah, they've shut down Jake Tolnar as well. He was a danger man in that first half. He was looking pretty lively, but I haven't seen much of him in the second half.
Yeah, delivery hasn't been real crash.
No, it hasn't been. No, can't blame the forwards there too much for CBC. Glenunga's midfield and their defence have allowed
zoned off well.
Have allowed that Andy Reid Samurai big jump there, but Spenny Prowse. Some say his haircut makes him look like a llama. Not sure if anyone's seen that comparison, but
I can see a little bit. And CBC come out with the clearance here. Oh, that'll be a fair old goal if he's kicked that. Yeah, great league.
Who scored that?
That was Adam Glenn, I reckon.
Adam Glenn. Great
goal.
goal.
Yeah, fair old kick that. It was a 55-metre kick.
That breeze is still rather potent, but yeah, CBC just haven't taken advantage of it.
It's just having that first goal. Glenunga kicking.
Yeah, definitely.
Took the bite out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Said,
CBC's hedge dropped. Could just sense around the ground as well that it was pretty much putting the game to bed. And
if you have that, that far down, you need that first goal.
Do you give them any chance?
Nah.
4 goals?
It's like, nah. I don't reckon there's, as I said, I reckon there's only about 2 minutes to go.
4 minutes left according to my trusty source here on the boundary line. So, Josh Henke.
I don't think Richmond
Burns one.
From here, could they?
And you think Glenunga have got the one-way ticket into Division 4?
Yep.
Oh, they've been the best side all year, and I think we said before the game a 3 or 4 goal win, and it's going to
probably pretty much be that. Yeah,
you're going to be a part of it. So. We're told 4 minutes left.
4 minutes left.
So yeah, Glenunga have found their way into the grand final.
And promotion.
Yeah, you can see both sides. They're just taking it a bit easier now.
Yeah,
don't want to be injured for next week on CBC boys. And
Glenunga providing that win. If CBC make a miraculous recovery from here, they'll get the weeks off, get the week rest, I should say.
Yeah.
So they'll
hit the town.
Yeah, big night.
Divi 4.
Big night tonight.
Big night and hard week on the track, and just sit there and watch CBC and whoever knock hell out of one another next Saturday.
Yeah, a big day on the cans watching that, and then get ready for a big grand final week.
Any scores from Lockleys and Paraka?
Haven't seen any updates yet. I'll just double check the old Facebook machine and see what we've got on there.
Got CBC cleared out of that stoppage. moving down the centre wing here.
Brad Ellis.
And Glenunga retake possession here. Heading up forward. Big contest. CBC defence holding up all right here.
So just while we've got a quick break in play.
Defence for him, Tyson Williams. You can see,
Oh, Shari, big hit on Guy Wood. That looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah.
That was a pretty clean hit. Umpire's seen otherwise.
I think it was a big fella went the tackle when the fella was in the air.
Yeah, I think that's why the umpire might have
made it look worse than what it was.
I think so. It was pretty clean hit otherwise. No malice involved with that one. Both players get on with it pretty quickly. Shari straight back down in defence.
Yeah, Ward got straight up. So.
Yeah, Woody's a pretty tough customer. But just a few scores from around the grounds. 3/4 time Div 1. Paynham 8-8 lead Modbury 5-3.
Okay.
Salisbury North and Spock, the relegation battle. Salisbury North 10-14, Spock 10-5. And PAC pretty comfortably over Adelaide Uni 15-10 to 8 goals 5.
Goodwood.
No scores from Goody that I can see here. So if someone...
We've got the half-time one. It was 5 points.
5 points.
Ross Trevor as well.
If anyone's listening from Ross Trevor Goody, send those scores into us. Div 6, 3/4 time, Elizabeth 6-6-42, making Pulteney pay for their inaccurate kick. They just lead by 1 point though, but it's 5-11-41. And Seaton lead Brighton 11 goals 5 to 10-9, so potentially a bit of an upset on the cards here.
That earlier?
Yeah, we called it early.
I said they reckon Seaton could knock him off.
Link Bennett comes in and he's missed it to the near side, but a big
well.
leap. Wonky's finally clunked one. If it's being paid a mark.
Yeah,
paid a mark.
It is, yep. So he's had a few leaps this quarter, the big man, and he's finally came down with one. So he can.
And this will be the icing on the cake.
This will be the icing on the cakes. How many more cliches can we say? Nail in the coffin, icing on the cake.
We've been trying to talk it up, but you can't really do that when the side's this far in front. And that is...
and it's all over. Rex Hunt would have the fat lady singing by now, I reckon, boys.
A long time ago.
Yeah, she was singing at 3/4 time, wasn't it? But we try to talk it up, but it's not always possible.
It's been a pretty good display by Glenunga across all 4 quarters. CBC fought their way back in the game in the second quarter.
Yeah, they look the goods there.
They definitely look good. I was, as a Glenunga fan, I was very nervous heading into that third quarter, but they started perfectly. Exactly the response that Brian Lees would have wanted from his troops.
Yeah, they've turned it around massively. Well, the first quarter was good as well, Glenunga, but the second half has been unbelievable.
Exactly. It was very noticeable as well. Shari, when he was in the ruck, dominated, but in the second half, it hasn't played a large influence in the end result. I think Glenunga's midfield have outworked CBC's, and their defence has just been superior.
Yeah, the defence has held up all day.
Yeah.
In the back there.
Yeah, so free kick to CBC there. A free kick against Josh Henke. So Adam Glenn's going to get the free kick. Half-back flank for CBC.
Heading up forward here for CBC.
Could only be
Just
moments.
Glenunga have got the numbers always in their defence.
It has to be.
But as I said, Raymond's come out with a footy.
Yeah, 30 seconds left in this one, I reckon, boys. Benny Prowse taken without a footy there, and that's it. The siren's gone. Glenunga, big winners in the end.
Yep.
13-10, 88. CBC, 8 goals, 8-56. So Glenunga earn promotion into Division 4, and they'll be awaiting to see the winner of CBC and the result from Lockleys and Paraka. Haven't got any scores to hand at the moment.
Oh, over the next 10 minutes,
we'll get some
scores.
We'll get some scores quickly.
We'll probably just stay on for another 10 or so minutes, just try to get some scores from around the ground.
Yeah, especially as this game was the early start, so
it's 2 p.m. start. So
week off now to Glenunga.
I
think they'll play him again in 2 weeks anyway. So
yeah.
I think they'll beat either Paraka or Lockleys. I think CBC match up very well against both those sides.
And from a coaching perspective, you know, you play your second semi-final for your club. That gets you back to Division 4, but the grand final's about winning for the players. So, you know, they've done the club thing. They've got the club back to the Division 4.
Now it's about that.
And now it's back
team and individual success.
And now it's all about the players. You know, they're in a grand final. They want the success for themselves. You know, so
spot on.
Yeah, all that hard work.
Yeah, all the hard work, the grind, the pre-season.
From probably November.
Yeah, started
nothing worse than just going all the way from November.
Yep, started very early November. So it's been a few lean years for Glenunga. So they've earned promotion from Div 4 to Div 5 because Brahma Lodge dropped out of the comp. Probably the wrong choice in my opinion to go up a division, but the coach and the committee at the time decided to make that leap. Probably weren't in the right shape to go up. Survived. Then they've come down to Div 5. They consolidated for a year. Lucky to play in the finals last year. Your mob, Shawnee, dropped out of the finals.
Yeah. I can't remember what happened there. So a certain someone did something you shouldn't do.
We certainly won't elaborate any further on that one, but we'll leave it at that. So it's good to see Glenunga earn their right to play in the finals after a good off-season recruiting coup from Leasy, and the boys that have stuck around as well. They've certainly excelled under those more senior players. They've had a bit more experience in the big time. So
we've got here from Max and Sportsfield. It's 9-7-61 to Athelston, and they're playing Foss Cannon at 6-8. 6-8.